Yep, it did. I don't know what's going on with this, but for some reason I'll have the chat, and then every time I switch it from top chat to regular chat, the I lose my chat and the chat shuts down. Don't know why. It's just something that's happened, I guess. Anyway, good. Wait, hold on. Let me do it right. Good morning, fellow YouTubers of the world, and welcome to another grand and glorious episode of Arizona Griper, starring I, your handsome host, Mr. Arizona. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody's feeling well. And I hope everybody is having a stupendous day, evening, afternoon, or morning time. Me, I am doing fantastic, man. Fantastic. I finally accomplished what I needed to accomplish. I've got Dad's old lantern finally fixed up, and as you see, I had it up and running last night, and I did do a little bit of adjustments on it because the the generator was a little crooked, and the thing seemed a little off, so I just made a little slight adjustment, and I kind of fixed it where I just turned it just a little bit, because I noticed that the lantern was like pulsing and going and not getting enough fuel. To me, it didn't seem like it was getting enough fuel distributed properly, so I just out of applesauce. Fuck. Anyway, I just decided to adjust it a little bit and make some slight improvements, and Hey, how's it going, guy? Hopefully you're old enough to be here. Just remember, this is it's not a kids channel. It's an adult channel. And adult language can and will be used. So viewer discretion is advised. I'm actually doing really good. Well, then if you're a kid, you can't be here. And once again, if I messed up, I apologize. Like I said, if I ever mess up and misblock you, do not worry about it, because it's just a timeout, and you can come in on the next stream. I've never, ever had to block anybody. I just time them out, and therefore they can just come back in on the next stream and do whatever they got to do, and then I'll just time them out again. So, and that's pretty much it. I don't block. I don't believe in blocking. I don't. I believe in just timing them out and just don't worry about it, because sometimes, if people are going to act immature and act like children, well, sometimes you have to treat them as such. such as just putting them in a little corner, letting them think about what they did, and then they can come back and act a little bit more respectful. Or just not come in here at all if you're a kid account. And that's it. So, this is adults only. Viewer discretion is advised. Now, I try and keep, don't get me wrong, I try and keep this channel as clean as I can, but there are there are some times where my patience is at a virtue and my temper is at its maximum. So yeah, there are times where I'm going to go off and say some crazy things, but I try and maintain self-control the best way I can. I'm not hey, what's up everybody, good to see everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to favorite. Don't forget to share it out amongst your friends and family and all that. Like I said, this is adult channel, which for strictly adults only. Can't reiterate that enough because a lot of people don't understand what. It's funny. A lot of people don't understand what they're getting into when they enter this chat, but yet, isn't it self-explanatory right on the front of my label? The front of the damn, it's in the front of the damn, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? It's on the front of, before you subscribe to my channel, right on the top, it says 18 plus only. It says right there, I shouldn't even have to repeat myself repeatedly, constantly. What's up, Matt? How you doing? It's just pretty much just self-explanatory, guys. Why should I have to say the same thing repeatedly over and over and over again when when I don't have to? It's self-explanatory. It's there. I mean, all you have to do is just take the time to read the label on it. And you'll see that this is an adult channel. But most people don't take the time to read things anymore. Most people don't take the time to pay attention, Yeah, thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Let me pin that. I haven't seen you in a while, Matt. Good to see you, brother. And Diz, I hope you're doing well too. And Legsy Bear, I hope you're doing well as well. Just making myself up a cup of coffee with some cinnamon, some coffee here. I'm just getting ready to start out my day, and I got good news. I got Dad's old lantern up and running again. So that was a good thing. It was a lot of work, I tell you that. It wasn't the work. The work wasn't just, taking it apart and cleaning it and doing all that. The real work was just waiting on the parts and waiting on the things to, for everything to come in right. You know what I mean? That's what was, and in fact, I'm actually going to tell you guys a really interesting story. Oh, awesome. I'm actually going to tell you guys a really interesting story. It's actually pretty cool. Just hang on a second. I made a mess. Okay. But anyway, I'm actually about to tell you guys a story. And, yeah, here's a story about a man named AZ who had 2 kids all of his own. Da-da-da. I don't even know the rest of the song, so I would make it up as I go, but I don't know. Anyway, this is actually pretty neat. And once again, I did not expect this shit to happen. It just kind of fell over on its own. Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations, Matt. See, I went on Suno and it won't let me go on it anymore for some reason. Because they want me to get the want me to get the advanced version of it. And I told them no. And so therefore now I can't use it no more for some reason. Don't know why. But, you know, hey, it's what they want to do. So, hell, I'm not complaining. I had fun with it while it lasted. So anyway, oh yeah, back to the story that I was about to tell you. This was actually a pretty interesting story, guys. What had happened was that, okay. Hold on, I'm trying to measure this out to where I don't do too much, because this is a stool softener. I got to keep drinking this for my goddamn colonoscopy that's coming up, so yeah, it's not fun. I don't like the idea of someone sticking a camera up my ass. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, you guys just wait till you hit 52 and you're going to get a colonoscopy every year too. So then you'll be in the same boat as me. Trust me, you'll get used to the finger waves and the ball checks. So, yeah. Blood test, urine test, and everything else that goes with it. So, yeah. As you get older, they get more. Yep. That's pretty much it. But, cool. Cool. Good to hear that, Matt. Great. You keep growing, brother, okay? You just keep that growing. You keep going on that. I'm very proud of you, man. I really am, dude. You're making very good progress, brother. And I love the songs that you put out. And I'm sure everybody in the community loves them as well. I know I do. I listen to them all the time. Hell yeah, I do. I even like and share a lot of them too. So you're welcome. But anyway, now let's get to the story that I've been trying to tell for the past 20 minutes. So, hold up. I'm just trying to get my stuff out for breakfast too, which is not going to be much. Damn. Well, I can't have quesadillas because don't have any tortillas. Never mind. I found some. They were just hidden underneath everything else. So, okay. All right, hang on, guys. Be with you in just a second. All right. See, I got it covered. So anyway, back to the story. I know you guys are getting impatient for that. So, what I'm doing is I'm trying to talk and then I get distracted with other shit that I gotta do. So just be patient. Let me get settled down and then I'll start talking. All right. All right, now here's the story. Okay, I'm gonna actually put it in HD so you guys can hear me correctly. Okay, let me get myself mic'd up here. These mics actually help, they really do. You know, I highly recommend that you get one. You can get them on Kmart, Walmart, Amazon, anywhere. You know, these things are a blessing. Trust me, they are. And they've also got settings for Apple phones and Android phones. So I highly recommend that you go pick one up at your local online store, just about anywhere. Doesn't matter where it is. Kmart, Walmart, Pick and Save, wherever the fuck you want. You know, they're there. But anyway, what I did was, okay, I had ordered some. Hey, how's it going? I had ordered some mantles from from Walmart the other day, right? And they kept saying, "Oh, we're delayed in transit, delayed in transit, delayed in transit, delayed in transit." Okay, that's fine. And what I'm thinking what happened was, well, they probably lost the order or fucked it up somewhere, and they're just waiting for the time to run out so that they could rip me off. Well, I'm giving them by the end of today, and if it's not here, I'm fucking canceling off that order and getting my money back and going somewhere else. So that'll settle that. Meantime, I'm sweating for trying to figure out where to get mantles. So I did a Google search. I said, where the fuck can I get Coleman mantles? And there was a whole bunch of random places. I chose one. I selected it. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Do they really have this? I'm like, do they really have this? Do they really have that there? You know, or are they just snowing me in? So I decided to try it. And the next thing you know, that day, they got them from the store and they delivered it to my house. As soon as I got them, I started working on it right away. And now, Dad's Old Lantern works like a champ. And I did do a few streams on that one as well. But like I said, the assembly of the lantern should be out right now because I just publicized it. And the reason why I did it while I was on private, because I didn't want to talk or interact with people in the chat. You know, I wanted to just focus on what I was doing so I don't fuck anything up. Because I do tend to mess up a lot. So, yeah. But anyway, that video should be out right about now. It should be out for your public viewing pleasure. So you can watch it at any time you wish. And leave a comment and let me know what you think of it, you know. Let me know your input. And by the way, guys, I got the wieners. Remember what I said when I said I was going to be making beanies and weenies? No, I'm not making that. I'm making good old-fashioned hamburgers. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait a second. Actually, I forgot about that. I'm going to be making a homemade stew right outside in the great outdoors with the lantern on. Deal. And to save time, I'm going to have everything prepared to where all I'll have to do is dump it in and cook it. Because that way you, the viewers, don't have to wait. You don't have to be in suspense. You know, everything will be laid out and prepared accordingly. And just to add a little zip to it, everything I put out there is going to be in jars. Just like this one. This is lemon water, by the way. Guys and gals, I recommend that you drink 1 glass of lemon water per day. And the reason why, you only have to put like a little shot of lemon in it, just a little bit. And then the rest you could dilute it with water. Now, the reason why I'm telling you to do this is because what it does, lemon water, it gets inside your system and gives it a little kickstart. You know, it kind of wakes it up a little bit and gives it a little jump and gets everything moving, everything rolling, and all that. And also, coffee makes you regular. At least with me it does. I mean, now sometimes to this I'll add a little bit of chia seed to it. I don't do it all the time, just I kind of keep it staggered, you know, so that I don't, you know, do everything in moderation. Don't overdo it. That's free advice. Just free advice from the Arizona Griper to you. You know, that's it. I do have some sausage here that I'm going to be cooking as well, but I'm trying to firm it up in the freezer so that I can cut it. But if not, then I'm just going to have to roll it and make it into patties and all that shit. So, yeah, that's going to be... Once again, I forgot about it. You know, I had it defrosting last night, and I forgot. So that's the end result of that. I'm going to add a little bit more coffee to my coffee because sometimes I make it a little weak, especially when I add a little bit more milk to it. So I'm going to show you guys actually something. By the way, when you're making your coffee, ladies and gentlemen, always have the proper coffee spoon. See that there? That's a long one. And now I'll show you how they do it. Look. Actually, I don't think I need to add to this. No, I don't need to add no more to it because, well, fuck it. I'll just add a little more. Just a little bit more. You know, it ain't going to hurt it. It's not going to hurt. There you go, guys. Oh, by the way, hold on, I'm going to get back to that. Shout out to Nelson Green. He did a positive mention of me. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. God bless you. You got to say positive stuff to everybody. It doesn't matter whether they hate you or not, or whether you hate them. It doesn't matter. Still, you've got to learn to be respectful for not only other people around you, friends, enemies, whatever. It doesn't matter. You have to keep positivity on the inside so you can radiate it on the outside. Whether people want to hear it or not, whether they're receptive to it or not, still keep yourself positive and keep yourself blessed. And you'll go a long ways. I promise you, you will. Cheers. And I got one more. So anyway, God, what are we going to be cooking first? I don't know. Good point. Well, I pulled out a pan for starters. So it's a beginning, isn't it? Now, I guess I'm going to have to this is going to be, guys, this is going to be fucking insane. I've never had to do this with sausage before in my fucking life. I really haven't. I really have not. But this is going to be, yeah. Shit, this is going to be a first. Oh, boy. Could turn into a clusterfuck. I mean, I don't know. Well, good morning, my sissy poo. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you, love. Mwah! My sister is the best. She was there. She was actually there when I was putting together the lantern and through all that chaos that was going on. Yep. My sister was right there when I put it all together. And when I got it running for the very first time. She was she was always there. I made sure where she would be there. It was a nice experience, though. Like I said, guys, I'm going to fire up Dad's old lantern again tonight. So stay tuned for that. That is, if the weather's good, so we'll see. So, yeah. So this is going to be an interesting experience for me. Oh, boy. Well, let's dive into this thing. Guys, as you can see, it's a little soft and yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's going to be, yeah. Going to be a challenge, you know. So, let's begin at the beginning. And, well, I'll kind of tilt down the camera a little bit if I can. This camera is like a wind-up doll, I swear. Gotta wind it up. Okay, I think I can get the best angle I can. All right, let's, yeah. We're gonna be cutting into this now. Oh boy. I've never ever seen sausage act like this before. Oh my God. I don't even know, but I'm not going to even say nothing. I've seen chorizo act like this before, but fucking sausage? Oh God. Good gravy in the Navy. Oh my God. That looks like a giant turd. I swear to God it does. Yeah. Let's dig into it, folks. Guess we just treat it like hamburger. Make your little sausage patties like this and just get that way. Make them, fry them up, I guess. I'm trying to make sausage, but I defrosted it a little too long. Yeah. And it turned out like this. So it's still cold, but still, though, has no Jesus solidity to it. So I'm just kind of, yeah. No, the old saying, don't ask, don't tell. Yeah. Because frankly, to be honest, I don't know what I'm doing on this, guys. You could, I don't know. I'm just treating this like hamburger and just making the individual patties just like this. I've never worked with sausage like this before, but I guess there's different types and different ways of doing it. And this shit's revolting, guys. It is. It's, oh my God, it's revolting. But, you know, when it cooks up, it'll taste a lot better, I hope, than what it looks like. So, just pray for me, please. I could use it so that my wife doesn't come home and look at everything cooked and then grab a machete and chop my head off. So, allegedly speaking. Whenever I say something like that, I always have to say allegedly because algorithm and all that. So it's allegedly. So anyway, here's my first batch of sausage patties, which they don't look that bad. So I'm going to put these in the freezer so that they can be firming up a little bit. Okay, batch number 1 is in the freezer. Now I'm going to make batch number 2 with another plate. I wish I had a little bit more counter space, but I don't. So it is what it is. Salud. Ain't nothing like a good cup of Joe. Not Joe the person, fucking Joe the fucking coffee. Dumbasses. Just in case. Keep your minds out the gutter. No, I'm not gay. Well, actually I am, so I can't say that. I'm gay because I'm happy as hell with my life. That's why. And, you know, another thing, should it matter whether you're gay or straight anyway? I mean, who fucking cares? This day and age, who really cares? Nobody. Nobody really cares anymore whether you're gay, straight, or both. You know what I am? I'll tell you what I am. I am what you classified, and what do you call it? I identify myself as one thing: a human being. And that says a lot. That's what I identify myself as. Just a plain old human being. That's it. And see, look, guys. Got the last of the sausage patties down. Now, into the freezer it goes. I got to find some room for it somewhere. This one I have to find some room right over here. And just kind of stuff it in there. Trust me, it's not going to stay there long. So, anyway, what was my sissy poo saying? No. Sometimes, sometimes people take things out of context and they think about other stuff. So I'm just kind of,
covering all the bases so that if they come up with dumb shit like that, I already said something to counter it. You know what I mean? So that way, if an account comes in and does that, well, I've got everything covered. I'm thinking ahead. I'm trying to be smart, so give me credit for that. I only think once a year. Please give me something for that. Jesus, give me a hand clap for that. I mean, honestly, I don't do much thinking at all. Thinking makes my brain hurt. So you should be lucky I'm even thinking. I tell that to my neighbor, and he gets a good laugh out of it because it's true. I do not use my brain much. In fact, if you were to go inside my brain to look to see what was in there, you wouldn't really be looking at much because there ain't nothing in there. You'd probably see vast miles of just nothing because there ain't much in there. Don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Trust me, you wouldn't be getting much. Hey, you can expose me all you want. Arizona Griper's gay. And I'm proud of it. So there you go. Well, hello there. How's it going, man? Good to see you, brother. I got to check on the icon to see who it is. Oh, now I know who it is. Oh, hi, Shalbow. Mwah. Good to see you, love. I hope that you're watching that every cooking video, no matter how disgusting or how weird it is, I hope you watch it. I hope you clip it. And I hope you record it so that if something happens to me, at least you can see how crazy and how weird your dad really was. By the way, this is 2026 right now. So just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. And that goes to anybody out there. You know, I'm serious. I don't care if you record this. I don't care if you clip it. As long as if something happens to me, you guys will always remember exactly how I was. Not the fucking trolly version of me, you know, fucking making me AI, making me all fucked up and all this. No. Real shit. You know, clipping me in actual reality and saving it for your personal archives so that maybe one day you could look back on it and say, you know what? This is how the Arizona Griper was. Because one day, when I can't, now I'm telling this as a reality. And I know a lot of people here do not like to hear this. But I have to tell this. Now, Michelle and my sister know. A lot of people that are regulars around here know exactly where I'm going with this. One of these days, guys, it's going to get to the point to where I can't do YouTube anymore. And I'm going to be officially retiring. And when I retire, I'm going to be having a lot of stuff that's going to be in private. And I'm going to be giving somebody close to me full access to this channel so that they can post and repost my content or put on their own content. That's my goal with this channel. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And also, I have, I have a GoPro that's got a shit ton of random videos, and some of them I didn't even finish. And I would love for somebody to put nice little videos together and all that, because you guys know me. I'm not really completely kosher when it comes to that. You know, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I know how to push record. I know how to record a video. But like I said, some of the times where I say, like, I'll do one in the morning, right? And then I'll say, I'll be right back. And then next thing you know, nothing ever happens the rest of the day. I don't know why. It just fucking happens, you know? Can't explain it. It just happens. But you guys know me that well. Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, I've got, I'm building up what you call a Griper vault. And also, ladies and gentlemen, I still have that archive channel going. Don't forget to subscribe to that. Now, those videos there on my Arizona Archive channel, if anybody has the link to that, share it out, dude. Because that has got some really old videos in there from Griper history. Really old. Oh, yeah. What? Editing video is easy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I figured that. Okay. I'm just kind of steaming up my, not my buns, these. Steaming up the tortillas. There you go. Once again, keep your guys' head out of the gutter. Trolley, trolley, trolley. You know who you are. Yeah. And no, I'm not sticking my ass in a microwave. Thank you. Just to shut out any notions of that either. So, there you go. And also, I don't think there's a microwave big enough to fit it. So, there you go. Yeah. 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 Like I said, it would help, Shelly, if you had a mailing address, but I don't know your mailing address. So how the fuck am I supposed to send you shit? Actually, I just wait till you come over and just give it to you. Duh. Oh. I mean, you live right there. My sister lives right there. So, what the fuck is the problem? Yeah, I know. And don't forget, I don't live in a regular home, guys. I live in a retirement home, okay? And I don't have regular teeth. I have false teeth, but I'm not pulling them out to show you guys. No. Fine, just to prove it. There. See? I pulled up my my bottom ones. See? But I'm not showing my dentures on online, so yeah. Let me put them back in. Hold on. It's hard to put dentures back in your mouth. I swear to God, it is. It really is, dude. Fuck. Gotta use that extra glue, you know. I'm just giving fucking people more content to fucking make fun of me with. I don't give a fuck. Just remember, tell everybody that I have the Big Johnston. Yeah. If I did that, dude, I fucking would probably be in big trouble because the doctor would probably look at me like, what the fuck is going on with you? And I'm like, I ain't got no clue. I ain't got no clue. But enough of that garbage talk. Sorry, ladies in the chat. All right, you take care. Love you. Don't work too hard. All right. They're tough. Yeah. They're tough. Shit, I gotta fucking separate these goddamn. Oh, this is gonna burn the fuck out of me. Oh, goddamn! Shit, these things are. Oh, goddamn! Here, let me show you what I'm doing. Yeah, I know. I do that. All right, just be careful. Ah, goddamn! Whew. Burnt me. Fuck, I gotta separate these damn things. Hold on a minute. This one's full, by the way. Shit. Fucking thing burns. I'd let them cool off for a little bit, but I can't because if I do, the power! Damn! There. Now I got it. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you jump. Okay, now I'm gonna add some cheese to this. There you go. I'm doing this. I'm trying to kill some time so that it'll give my sausage patties a chance to heat up a little bit before I cook them. So, just doing a little prep work, you know. Remember, it's just music, guys. Fuck, if I'm going to rip one off, I'm going to rip one off, and I don't give a fuck who hears it. I don't give a shit. I've farted online so many times that it's just fucking a staple around here now. You know I'm going to crack one off sooner or later. Nothing wrong with farting online. Nothing wrong at all. Hey, babe. How you doing? Good to see you, love. Hell, people burp and fart online all the time, so what the fuck? Oh, that's disgusting. I've seen worse. Just saying. Oh, okay. I hope you're doing all right there, babe. I hope you're having a good day at work over there. Don't let them goddamn people get to you, understand? Tell them don't mess with my daughter, otherwise I'm going to have to mess with them. There. That'll take care of that. Fuck, now I'm going to have to get some more cheese. Just ran out. But that's all right. I got another bag defrosted right here. So. See? I always come up with a backup plan. Always. 100%. There we go. There we go. Babe, just remember, call your mother. She misses you. Your YouTube mother. I know she scolds you a lot, but she's doing it for your own good, dear. Just remember, your mother and I love you dearly. Yes, we got married at the Pick and Save, just remember. It was a Walmart wedding, I swear. Oh, shit. It's a bright day for a Walmart wedding. Hey, little sister, what have you done? Oh, I can't, I swear. Oh, shit, I know I'm going too far, but I fucking can't. I can't help it. Oh, my God. Yeah, truck map wedding. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we got married off of Grandpa's pickup truck. That was before the tires fell off. Oh, shit. Oh, man, that's funny as fuck. Oh shit, man. Oh, did I tell you I got another tattoo? And this one makes it grow. Hey, this movie was shot in 3Bs, 3 beers, and it looks good, huh? Yeah. Just remember, AA is for quitters. Truck stop wedding. Yeah, there you go. We got married in the sleeper of the back of my semi. It was a tight wedding. I'm sitting. Okay. Yeah, I get it, guys. Guys, I'm just fucking around. I fuck around all the time because I mess around with you guys because I love you guys very much. I love my family and I love my friends a lot dearly. And you all know who you are. And please, hey, I'm just telling you guys bluntly. And I really want your input on this. Seriously, all kidding aside, all joking aside, those of you that are watching the replay right now or involved in the chat right now or whatever, if at any given time you are upset or offended in anything I do in any stream, please leave a comment. And when I see it, that way I know what stream I messed up on and I'll take it out of there. It's that simple. Because my intention is never to hurt, harm, or make upset anyone or anything that I do here. Okay? My intention here is for entertainment purposes only. And viewer discretion is advised. That's why I try and make this channel as an adult as possible, because I like being myself and I like being who I am. However crazy or mental I am, it is what it is. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, my intention is, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but my intention is not to harm or hurt or make anybody upset. That's not my intention on any of my channels at all. My intention mainly is strictly for entertainment purposes only. That's it. Wow. What do you mean, wow? What did I do? So, but like I said, I say a lot of crazy things on here, but I don't really mean it to make anybody upset or mad or anything. Ooh, this one's ready. I don't mean it. I really don't. And once again, for those of you that I did upset, I truly, sincerely apologize to anybody out there, everybody, whoever it may be. I sincerely apologize. I could be a jackass sometimes on here. I could be insensitive sometimes on here. I could be, mean sometimes on here. But guess what? It's not my intention. I don't normally be that way. I don't. It just, I say random things and sometimes it just, I don't know, it just comes out wrong sometimes. And I don't mean to, I don't intend to. It just, it just happens, But it's not my full intention to make it happen, it just does. You have fun. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but still, though, sis, you know me. I just don't want to, I just don't like getting people upset. I don't like getting people mad. I just don't like getting unintentionally, hurting somebody's feelings because I know the feeling of that because that's how I felt a lot of the times. When people used to make fun of me, when people used to say shit about me. I get it. You know, mm, fuck. Stuff is firing up quickly. Goddamn. I'll wait for a little bit on that one. Jesus. Got the heat turned down too. Goddamn. Splattering up all over the place. Anyway, I'll show you guys what I'm doing here. There you go. Yeah, I know. I know. I just feel bad because sometimes I do get a little carried away. And, you know, I'm trying to cover my bases to basically maintain an even balance with people so that, they don't get mad at me, they don't get upset with me, and they don't, where it's an even balance. You know, I have a huge heart for people, always have been, always will. Even though a lot of them don't have a huge heart for me. But, it's okay. It's understandable. Because on a public platform, you're going to get positive and negative elements all the time. So I guess it's the nature of the platform, the nature of the internet. There we go. These sausages turning out good though. All right, I'm going to see if I can smack some more in there. I'm going to try. Don't know if I'm going to have any luck, but I'll try it. Shit, here we go. There we go. That's close enough. I'll probably be adding more as I go, so. I got it down low because, as you can see, it was just splattering all over the place, so, yeah. So, anyway, you guys can enjoy that for a little bit while I move on to other stuff here. Mainly blowing my nose. There we go. I got 2 patties left, so I'm just waiting for sausage patties. So I'm just kind of waiting for some room here so I can add them on. There you go. There you go. That's not cooked all the way yet, but there you go. I'm going to crank up the heat just a little bit. Not too much. I don't want it screaming hot, but okay, here we go. I'll be able to fit, once these cook down, I'll be able to fit all these sausage patties on here. Maybe I can fit that one little one in there. Yep, I can. There we go. Now I'm able to fit all the patties in one little pan. Then I'll be cooking the quesadillas next. Let me get this out, I forgot. Okay, I'm going to have to let these cook for just a little bit because still a little soft. So I'm going to let that do its thing for a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go on mute for a little bit. I got to take a piss. I will be right back. There you go. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, ladies and gents. Welcome to the cooking show. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that. If you're new, and we appreciate you very much so. There you go. By the way, Troll King says, shout out to the outlaw troll community. You all know who you are. Oh, yeah. Shout out to the outlaws. Yeah, baby. Remember, I used to have this channel called Arizona Outlaws. Remember that? Yeah. That's what this channel used to be, an outlaw. Oh, yeah. Have our crew together. Fuck yeah. Everybody wearing a mask. You know, we were all outlaws. We was having fun, too. Fuck yeah. People from different communities being outlaws together. All of us was. It was fun times. Fun times. I remember it all. Till the burps and the hiccups. Tried to crash it, but we didn't give a fuck. Talking in the riddles, you know. Talking in the dark, you know. Riddles, mists, mysticism. Hi, Carmen. How are you, sweetheart? Mwah! Good to see you, love. Oh, we are doing excellent now that you're here, babe. Good to see you. We are doing great. We're just cooking up a nice, good meal. Good morning. I'm cooking up you something good, honey, so that when you come home, that way you'll have some nice, fresh food. Something fresh breakfast to eat. Sausage and eggs. Sausage, eggs, and quesadillas. Yummy. And yes, sis, you too. And yeah, Shalbell, you too. There you go. And yeah, babe, you too. There you go. I gotta keep everybody included, you know. Gotta keep everybody included. Part of it. And there we go. Thank you, Carmen. Mwah, I love you too. You girls always make me happy. I love you guys a lot. I'm doing pretty good, Carmen. Actually, we had me and my sis had a momentous occasion yesterday. We actually got old Dad's old lantern working again. We finally got the part. What had happened was that you know, I'm looking for mantle parts, right? You know, just mantle. And it's the little thing on the end of the burner that makes the light, right? So anyway, I'm looking around and I'm like desperate right now. I'm fucking desperate because I want to get my dad's old lantern going. I want to get the fucking thing going. So I happened to look up, you know, where do I buy mantles for a Coleman lantern? And there was a small little place out there called Big Five. And that's where I went. And guess what? It was there, right there, in plain sight. So I grabbed as much as I could, which was 2 packets. And brought them home, and then there we go. That was all I could afford, was just 2. So, but unfortunately, the mantles themselves, they only come 2 mantles to a packet, and they cost about $7 or $8 each. So that was unfortunate, but it is what it is. So the other order I have more mantles coming in, but yeah, I cried too, man. You know, it was like bringing my dad back to life all over again. And well, to tell you the truth, I wish I could go back to that place and buy about a couple more packs of them, because that would be really, really neat. That's why I need a goddamn PO box, because that way, if you guys, you know, I know y'all out there, and if you guys see any like really like old Coleman lanterns that are in pretty decent shape, and if you want me to restore them for you, just you know, send them over to me, and I'll restore them, and I'll display them for you right here on the Griper channel, and light them up and do all that. So yeah, there is. Yeah, there was. Yeah, I just put a video out on it. It is publicized right now, so it's out there. I just put it out today for the public. But like I said, I'm really getting into fixing and repairing old Coleman lanterns. I mean, there's a few of them where, yeah, they're in like really rough shape, like really bad. So, yeah. Yep, exactly. Oh, thank you. Love you too. God bless. Thank you so much. Yeah, because like I said, you know, if you guys are going around like, I don't know, like yard sales or estate sales or some bullshit like that, and if you guys happen to come across, you know, any Coleman lanterns, you know, pretty soon I'm going to be putting up a PO box, and you could send me some, and I'll restore them and do a nice little video for you on how I restored them, because I'm really, really learning how, and it's really getting interesting. It really is. You know, I've got an older version that's coming in. It's called I think it's an A model, which is the red one, which is those things are rare. The red ones are rare. The older it gets, the older it is, the rarer it is. You know, parts are parts, but still, you know. Yeah. Well, shit, you could probably find them at Five Below too. You know, you never can tell. Never can tell, man. You could probably find them anywhere if you know where to look. Garage sales, yard sales, you know, fucking just anywhere. You just got to know where to look, though. You know, they sell them, but like at the, I know at places like Walmart, I don't think they sell stuff like that anymore. And I don't know why. Well, I do. It's because the majority of the people are going to electric and solar, and so therefore the gas is trying to get pushed away. So that's why. Turn that down a little bit there. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, you can find them in garage sales, uh, yard sales, estate sales, you know. And believe it or not, one guy found a good Coleman lantern for just $1. And trust me, the thing was in really, really rough shape. But once the guy cleaned it up, once the guy restored it, you know, it turned out really good. Some of the lanterns that are out there, they can be restored, and some of them could be just used as just just for parts and things like that. So some of them are recoverable, and some of them aren't. Like there was one guy that had about 7 of them, but they were all. What they were doing is they were sitting in water because they had just survived the flood. It was out in Florida. And they had just survived the flood, and they were all rusted out. Some of them were good and some of them weren't. And so what they did was they just sifted through it. And, you know, some of them they used for just parts, and some of them they actually restored. So it just, luck of the draw, you know, flip of the dice, you know. So nothing's perfect, you know what I mean? Yeah, believe it or not, I used to go to the flea market a lot with my grandparents when they were alive. I used to go to them every weekend, and we went one there was a small handful of times to where we actually went to Greyhound Park, which is in downtown. And we went to the market around here, but now there ain't no market no more, so unfortunately. You know, one thing about me living in Casa Grande really, really sucks because there's just nothing here. You have to really go out of your way and to actually get somewhere. You really do. And that's the bad thing about living in Casa Grande is that nothing is close. Everything is fucking like a mile or two away, sometimes even more, depending on how you ride the bus or take transportation. And trust me, it sucks. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, guys. Like I said, you know, the one guy bought an old Coleman lantern for just about a couple of bucks. And the reason why was because they just, you know, like I said, everybody's moving to from gas to electric. And so a lot of people just don't buy that shit no more. So they're just getting rid of it. Little do they know, and I'm saying this loosely, they're throwing cash in the trash. True statement. Because think about it, some of these lanterns that are out there are actually antiques. And if you could bring them up to full functionality, well, guess what? A museum might actually want them. Especially the ones from World War II and on beyond that. Oh, yeah. 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 Flea market's great. You know, a lot of places. Yeah. Yeah. That'll be cool. Yeah. If you find any Coleman stuff, fucking, you know, like lanterns or mantles or whatever, and if they're still in the package, fuck, grab some. Shit, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind that at all. It'd be fucking awesome. Like I said, guys, I am going to start putting together a P.O. box so that if you guys want to send me stuff, you could send me stuff to the P.O. box below, and it's going to be in the description of every live stream and every video I do. That way, also, same with them, you know, for challenges and shit like that. If you got something weird you want me to try out or something like that, you could always send it to the P.O. box below, and you know, but I just got to get me a P.O. box to start off with. So, because like I said, I live far, and so getting something simple as a P.O. box, you know, really helps because that way it saves me on regular trips that I have to go there every week or every day to go there, when I can just go there every now and then, and that's it, which is what I do. But like I said, a P.O. box would help. And I'm going to look into it, and I'm actually going to get one for this channel. And guys, if I do publicize my goddamn P.O. box, don't send me weird ass shit. Don't send me dog shit. Don't send me crap like that. Please don't. Because, you know, I don't do that to you guys. I don't see why you should do that to me. Let's see. Let me catch up on the chat a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, that'll be cool. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, like I said, the older it is, the more the damn thing's going to be worth. And a lot of people don't know that. And I do admit there's a lot of them out there that are in pretty, should I say, rough shape. Yeah. So, but like I said, it'd be nice. I am going to be, I am going to learn how to rebuild a generator for a Coleman lantern. I'm going to learn how to rebuild it. I know the rough outline of it to where you could get, here's your generator tube that goes down like this, and it's in a U shape like that. Well, kind of a 7 shape like that. And it has to be in there because it hooks onto the tip cleaner right here. And that's what, cleans your what you call it, the tip of your, the inside of the vents inside of your lantern where the fuel goes in there. Keeps that cleaned out. And so anyway, what you do is that there's a little bit of paper packing in there. And you could easily take out the paper packing and put some brass wool, thread some brass wool in there. And that is what keeps your lantern from getting too much fuel. That's all that does, is just regulates the fuel. And then you've got your tip cleaner, which is about that much of a certain type of wire. There's a certain, God, what the fuck do you call it? Measurement of like thickness of wire that you can get. And also, there's 2 different brass tubes that you can get as well. One's a big brass tube that goes down like that. And then there's another one that's about that size, and that goes right on the tip of it, and that fits right inside the bigger one, and then you crimp it together a little bit to keep them sturdy, and then bam, there you go. But I am learning how to do it, though. Oh, yeah. Yep, I didn't do too bad for a first timer. Like I said, man, I am going to learn how to, I'm going to do me some good, and I'm going to learn how to pick up, basically to learn how to rebuild a generator for my lanterns. And that's going to be interesting. So, because that way, instead of buying a new generator, I could stay with the originality and just rebuild it. That's all. Oh, thank you, sis. I'm glad you did, babe. I'm glad you did, honey. I'm always happy to make people happy and entertain. Always happy to do that. God damn it. Fucking tacos are fucking falling apart on me. There you go. So anyway, guys, I'm going to probably have to do a part 2 video because I think I've gone over the limit. I've gone at least 39 minutes over the limit. Usually, if you've gone over an hour, I think YouTube cuts you off. And then you'll have to do another stream after that's done. So I'm going to have to get going, guys. So, yeah, I hate being a party pooper. So you guys take care. Much love, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. As usual, thank you for watching. Later, guys. Bye.